Once upon a time in the land of Bethlehem, there lived a woman named Ruth. Ruth was known for her kindness and her caring heart. She lived with her mother-in-law, Naomi, who was very dear to her. Naomi and Ruth didn't have much, but they always shared what they had with others. One day, Naomi said to Ruth, "Let us go to the fields to gather leftover grain. Maybe we will find someone who will let us glean behind them." So Ruth and Naomi went to the fields to gather grain. They worked hard all day, picking up the grain that the harvesters had left behind. Now, the field they were gleaning in belonged to a man named Boaz. He was a kind and generous man who had heard of Ruth's devotion to Naomi. Boaz noticed Ruth and asked his workers about her. They told him all about Ruth and how she had been taking care of Naomi. Boaz was impressed by Ruth's kindness and told his workers to leave extra grain for her to gather. Ruth was surprised and grateful for Boaz's kindness. When Ruth returned home with the grain, Naomi was overjoyed. She knew that Boaz was a relative of their family and that his kindness meant a lot. As time passed, Boaz continued to show kindness to Ruth and Naomi. Eventually, he married Ruth and they had a happy life together. Their story of kindness and generosity was remembered for generations to come. And so, children, the story of Ruth teaches us the importance of being kind and caring to others, for kindness always comes back to us in unexpected ways.